lively coming out. They be wondering what we talking about.
Salute, 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 boxing fans, YouTube world. This is Nocturnal Thoughts, man. I just had to come and do a real quick video, giving Gervonta Tank Davis his respect. How can I put this? I salute Gervonta Tank Davis, and I want to wish him, congratulations. We all know how the fight went down. Gervonta Tank Davis's power showed up. He is a little beast. I'll give him that. Gervonta Tank Davis is a beast. He was going up against a bigger guy who had a lot of physical advantages with, if he used his range correctly, he could use his size to his advantage. He was not able to do that. It was a pretty even fight up until Gervonta Tank Davis scored, a couple of knockdowns. And Mario Barrios, he didn't come to just lay down. He did try to weather the storm and get back up and keep fighting, and he showed some heart. At the end of the day, his heart wasn't enough. He could not take the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. He got hurt again to the body. His legs were gone. He started to take a little bit of punishment, and the referee therefore stepped in and, discontinued the fight. Gervonta Tank Davis celebrated doing a nice little backflip off the top turnbuckle. Like I say, I'm going to give Gervonta Tank Davis his roses, and I'm not going to put any thorns in this rose. I like for after a fighter wins, a big fight, then allow him to go and reflect and celebrate and spend time with his fam and enjoy his victory and enjoy his purse, you know what I'm saying, and come back down the line and talk about all the potential fighters that he have to face, and I'll take it from there. I'm not going to be totally I'm not going to be my mind is not totally convinced on Gervonta Tank Davis' career yet, because he won't make a decision what he wants to do, what weight class he wants to do it in. It's hard for me to lock in on a person's resume when they move around in a way that causes confusion. So I wait and see what move he decides to make next, and we'll take it from there. You know what I'm saying? He does have options. In my mind, I do have options of where I would like to see him go, but I know that's not going. It's going to be too contrary to where Leonard Ellerbe and Mayweather and Al Heyman is going to take his career. But he's got to kind of wait and see. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like I said, I'm gonna give him his roses while he can smell them. Try not to put no thorns in him. I'm not gonna go into all the guys I think he should be fighting and things like that. That's just not my style. We'll see what happens. You dig? Now, that's that. And pretty much the last thing I gotta say about that fight pretty much went very close to how I thought it would go. You know what I'm saying? So there was not a lot of elements of surprise in that fight. It kind of went the way I thought it was going to go, and that's cool too. I wanted to see a little bit more adversity, a little bit more of a challenge, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? To me, still, for what it was a decent fight. Now, Lomachenko is different. To me, Lomachenko is on a warpath. So I want to look at his next move, because I think, he's in a position now where he's not trying to pick and choose and he's not trying to, put some shine on shit. He's trying to legitimately go after what he felt like was unrightfully taken from him. So his fight against Masayoshi Nakatani to me was more of a dynamic fight, because what he was trying to do was make a statement to Teofimo Lopez that I'm finna beat this dude, and I'm finna beat him more convincingly than you did, because this is the guy that caused you the most issues. You know what I'm saying? And people don't believe Lomachenko when he said, I went into this fight with a bum shoulder, and that's the reason why it took me to the 7th round to put my foot on the gas pedal. I wasn't going to give Lomachenko just the injury of his shoulder going into the Teofimo Lopez. That to me was irrelevant when you're talking about the results of their fight. You knew you had an injury at your shoulder. You went into the fight. You didn't have a rematch clause in there, so you got to do what you got to do. But when you coming back and you decide to take a little tough fight, tall, lanky, pretty decent, awkward with some power type of a fighter who's coming off of a win by a knockout, Masayoshi Nakatani, that makes a lot of sense to me. I had to look at Lomachenko a different way and say, the way like they kept saying, he's the vintage Lomachenko, which is to say he was boxing, hitting weird angles, throwing combinations and looking like himself. He looked like himself. I didn't see a lot of deterioration on him. It didn't look like, he need to go sit down. He looked like, if he would have brought that version of himself to the table against Teofimo Lopez, that fight probably would have been differently. So now that he has Masayoshi Nakatani out of the way, what should be his next move? Because we know he wants to go for Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez got COVID-19. Teofimo Lopez was supposed to fight George the Ferocious Kambosos. I expect for Teofimo to come back from COVID, fight George Kambosos, get past him, and then he has to look at what his next move is really going to be, because it's like, dude, what is the chances of you going up to fight Josh Taylor at 140? Or are you going to go and fight Devin Haney? Or do you want to make that rematch with Lomachenko? So what I would do if I was Lomachenko, I would be trying to cut Teofimo Lopez off. You know what I'm saying? With the direction he has to go in, I would force him into the direction that leads him to me. So if I don't see Lomachenko going up to fight Josh Taylor, but I see Teofimo Lopez trying to, go up to fight Josh Taylor, which I would give him nothing but respect for that. But as far as the Devin Haney route, because most people still want to see this whole franchise belt situation get cleared up, and Teofimo Lopez has all the belts, but the real belt, however you want to put it, there's another belt, WBC belt, that's being held by Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez might want to go clean that up. And if I was Lomachenko, I would go fight Devin Haney next. And that would be a huge fight, because it's overdue. So Lomachenko should go and fight Devin Haney and try to beat Devin Haney and put himself in position for Teofimo Lopez to only have two choices. Go up to 140 and either fight Josh Taylor or fight some bomb at 140, or come face Lomachenko for a super fight and a rematch, which clarifies all the whole belt situation. That's how I look at it. That's my thoughts. Congratulations to Lomachenko. Congratulations to Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's see what Gervonta Tank Davis his next move might be. And if it don't sound right, if it sound real funny business, I'm going to call a spade a spade. It's Nocturnal Thoughts. Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate y'all time. Hit the subscribe button. I'm gone. Bow.
Sleepy going in, lively coming out. They be wondering what we talking about.